started getting money, living lavish in the stool every day. I done turned into a habit. Man, I had to make it happen. When I first started rapping, they said it would never happen. Poof, making money like it's magic. Every time I hop up on a beat, I turn it to a classic. These little boys screaming that they want a static. When I pull up, tell me why they started panic. Run it up, run it up.
Back to Different by Default. This is season 4. Thank you guys for tuning into this episode of Different by Default. As you can see, I don't got my guys with me today. This is a very exclusive episode of Different by Default. With me right now, I have one of the best female rappers I had. She was at our concert. You know, I had to dig. I had to do a lot of things to get this exclusive. You know, celebrity vibes right
Don't
here.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
I have Shantae with me, Lil Shy.
Yes. Hello. How are you?
I'm fine.
It's good.
So before we start, do you want to just give a... Actually, never mind. It doesn't really matter because we're just basically going to be talking about you.
Weird, okay.
So, yeah, thank you guys for subscribing, getting your friends to do the thing, like everything. Season 4 has been really dope because of you guys, all the support that you guys are showing. And without further ado, we're just going to start off the show. So, my first question is, what is your alter ego, your rap name? Like, what does it originate from?
So my rap name is Lil Chai, and that honestly, that came from because I'm Jamaican, but also, Chinese. So I was just trying to think of, a name, and there's a bunch of Lils, so I was like, let's do Lil, and then I was like, what could I be? And at first it was Chai with, C-H-I, but then after I was like, C-H-A-I, just... I like it even numbers, 4 letters.
I like even numbers.
Right? So Lil Chai, chai latte. Lil Chai. Yeah, so that's where it came from. And yeah.
All right. So, when did you first, fall in love with this music stuff? When did you find out that you was passionate about this?
I always loved music. I really always loved music. I grew up playing music, making beats, rapping, freestyle. Now I suck at freestyling, but back then, me, my dad, and my brother, freestyle bar after bar after bar. So, I always knew that I loved music, but actually taking it serious, it would have to be October of 2021. That's when I actually took it serious, and I was like, I'm gonna try to make a song.
It's crazy. I was about to ask you to freestyle real quick.
But, hey. Loyalty. Y'all cannot ask me about loyalty. I'm staying true to the end of me, death of me. I can't be making no frenemies, watching my back since I got hella enemies. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna fake me. Y'all ain't gonna break me. Y'all ain't gonna take me. Money the only thing that could chase me. Trying to keep up, come chase me. I cannot rock with that fake mess. 100%, I can't take less. How can you turn on someone who is there for you, here for you, make sure you ain't stressed? I say less. There's always the ones who be rocking with you, but praying your downfall. There's always the ones who need you for something, but can't even pick up your damn call.
See, if I had a applause button or something here, how I had to... Hey, you said you wasn't good at it.
No. You think so?
I think so.
Thank you.
Okay. So, all right. With that being said, obviously, every rapper, every artist, even content creators like myself, we all deal with writer's block. Do you deal with writer's block?
Heavy on the writer's block. I feel like I'm currently in that stage right now. Writer's block is not it. I just hate it so much. So,
what do you do to, overcome it? In previous seasons, I think season 2, we had the most, artists, music people. Mm-hmm. So it would be, I believe, I can't remember off the top of my head, but Sammy Sooks said about his writer's block. Or, it would... I think it had something to do with leaving and just coming back. Do you have any methods?
For me, it would be that as well, leaving and coming back. But for me, my writer's block isn't I can just put it down for 5-10 minutes, an hour, and then come back. My writer's block, it's over a period of time, if that makes sense. I really started in October, so I still don't have any set method. I feel like I'm in my writer's block phase right now. It's more so a phase. It just, because I write about music that expresses my emotions. I put my emotions and feelings into my music, so I feel whenever I'm not sad, or whenever I'm not really feeling anything, I don't have anything to write about. Like, my life's not that exciting, so I can't write about, other stuff. So I usually just, like, try to go back to, like, beats and stuff, and then I'll just still realize, like, I'm still stuck in this phase. Like, I can't get out of it. Hopefully I can start pushing and, like, getting out that phase, but it would just be, like, listening to beats and trying to, get a head start on new songs, but I just never come back to finishing them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything you want to ask?
So when did you start DBD? Sorry. Stop. Okay, wait. Stop. Okay, so when did you start DBD?
All right. So, different by default, like, it's crazy because I've always wanted to be like, yo, like, since 6th grade, I was like, yo, I'm good at talking sports. Like, lunch table, nobody can stop me.
Mm-hmm.
So, I want to start a podcast, but, niggas was broke.
Yeah.
Like, we was broke, and it was just, like, always a recurring thing. It was never something I would just be like, hey, like, I'm going to do this. Flash forward 2020, going into 2021, I believe. COVID, all of this, and it's like podcasts are coming out more and more.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, so I can do this way better than this guy. Like, there's a bunch of podcasts I watch now, and it's just like, I'm way better than this person.
Mm-hmm.
And so we was sitting at Buffalo Wild Wings one day, me, Urbane, Kay, and Tan. And I was just like, yo, we not broke no more. Let's just start a podcast.
We up.
And then we called Joom up. Joom was like, all right, he down. Joom locked in as the 5th member. We already had the chemistry. It was just like, all right, let's do it. So we started February going into March. Like, we came up with the idea in February, got everything together, but March is where we dropped the first ever episode of DVD. And first episode compared to now, I sucked. Like,
You think so?
yeah, I was talking too much,
Yeah.
I was awkward. I didn't know how to break things.
Yeah.
But now I'm good. Like, I'm
Yeah.
straight.
So, like, is there any tips you'd give anybody who would want to start a podcast? Because, like, not gonna lie, I've always wanted to start a podcast because I felt like I was always, like, kind of good at talking or just just rambling on. Do you have any tips for any, like, newcomers or, anyone who's interested in starting a podcast?
All right, so I got like 2-3 tips,
Mm-hmm.
4, even numbers.
Or-
So, with starting a podcast, if you want to start it with a friend, excuse me, make sure like the people that you're starting the podcast with, they know their roles. Like with us, we all know our roles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like my role, but I know my role.
Mm-hmm.
Know your role. Understand that it's not going to kick off at first. Understand that people are not going to like support. It's with a bunch of things. Like, you can't take stuff like that personally. So it is what it is. 3, you always got to understand, like, you're going to make mistakes. Your first studio is not going to be like ours. Like, our first studio, it was at like a B&B or something.
Yeah.
Like, we rented out a B&B and we was just sitting there. The mics was like, if her band was here, he could tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the mics was out. I think the camera cut off on us, like, in between the episode. Like, you got to understand that everything's not just going to go out. And 4, you do need money to do this stuff. Like, don't go in this thinking like, hey, I can just set up in my basement, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to need bread. You're going to need money. You're going to need a reliable fan source, case may be. And that's Rel's, like, tips for a podcast.
Those were Rel's 4 most important tips, or 4 tips on, getting started on a podcast. So if you're ever interested in starting a podcast, start with those 4 tips.
Definitely start with those 4 tips. And all right, so we had you. Speaking of, like, this is way before we talking about me. We had you at our concert.
Yes, you did.
Like, our first ever DVD concert. We're gonna have content about that soon. We're still waiting for all the other content creators to send us content. We still waiting. It's been since June, like
10 years later.
Mm-hmm. Like, we waiting for y'all. But how did you enjoy it? Like, the experience. Talk about the experience real quick.
I actually enjoyed it so much. Like, it was just good energy, good vibes all throughout. Even everyone else's supporters, like everyone who came to perform, like even their supporters were supportive of the other artists who were performing. So I thought that was really nice. Like, everyone was just good vibes. It was a good time. I of course was nervous a little bit before I got on stage,
You
but
was nervous.
yeah, we had a backstage. All the artists were backstage. Like, I was backstage with the guys, and the backstage was pretty calm. It was nice. And then yeah, I got on stage and I performed, and it was an experience. It was awesome.
You was nervous. As soon as I walked in, I was just like, Dad, this is happening. Like,
That's what I was saying. Like, I pulled up with my brother and we were like, my gosh, like, you're really about to do this. Like, it wasn't my first rodeo, so I was like, not as nervous, but, it was still like, it's your second time performing, so it's like, you're still a bit nervous.
oh no, it is my first time like getting a concert together. Me and Urbane was just saying here, like, mind you, I came late. I came late. Urbane was there before me. I came late. And I'm just walking in here.
He really was late. At the time, I don't even think we were as close at the time, right? No. So, like, I was like, when is this going to start? When is this going to start? And it turns out the whole time we were waiting on this one.
They was waiting for the host. Like,
so, how was the host late? Like, come on, host.
My thing is, like, with that whole situation, it was like, that whole day was stressful. I had to work that day. I had to figure out how Tam was, like, a whole bunch of personal stuff. And the reason why I was late, I was going to cut. I was like, yo, I can't go in here looking crazy. Like, my hair, like, first of all, I couldn't braid my hair. So I was like, damn. So I was like, you know what? Let me just get a cut. It's not like I'm over here to impress anybody, but if I do impress somebody, I impress somebody.
Word.
So I got a cut. I didn't drive over there. I had to wait for it. The original plan was Urbane. Me and Urbane was going to go together. But Urbane went by himself. He did everything. And then I had to wait for June. And I got there. I'm looking at people. I'm like, dang, like, it's bad.
There was a lot of people when you came.
And then I'm just like, all right, show me to the green room. I'm in the green room. And I see all the artists. I'm like, dang. Like, how do I just, like, disperse everybody? I already knew everybody because they've been on DBD.
Yeah.
But it's just, like, being the host of that concert, it just, like, and I don't get nervous. Like, I'm a real confident person. Like, you guys know this. Yeah, I've been watching me for 4 seasons. I was sitting up there, I'm like, damn. Like, and then I think I seen Shantae, I was like, oh, like if Shantae not nervous, I can't be nervous. Like, the host can't be nervous. Like, I gotta bring myself up. That being said, with the people who performed at the concert, like Sammy Sooks, Alter Egos, Smooth Zoe, IMB Fendi, Digital Spaz. With I'm not forgetting anyone. I hope I'm not.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think that's
Yeah, I think I got everyone.
I think you got everyone.
I think I got everyone.
Yeah.
Out of all of those people, like, who would you want to like do a feature with or perform it?
Ooh, well, honestly, like, probably Alter Egos. I really like their music. It's very cohesive. It's consistent. The whole album, like, it was really good. Shout out, Young Pesos.
Alright, twin.
Right? Shout out to him. But yeah, I would love to do a collab with them. I feel like we have similar music tastes and like styles. But I wouldn't mind also collabing with IMB Fendi and Digital Spaz too, because they both had like some good songs. Everyone's music was good. Everyone's music was really good, but like I see myself like making good music, like some really good music with them.
Yeah, when I got on stage, I was like, dang. Nah, who really surprised? I didn't know anything about B Fendi. Like, okay, so the whole concert thing, it's like everybody was talking to Urbane and not me off the DBD page. So Urbane would just go to me and be like, yo, this is me being me. Like, I got 1,000 things going through my mind. He brings up, oh yeah, Little Shy, IMB Fendi, whatever. Go ahead. I don't care who it is, bro. Like, just go.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I was really surprised with a bunch of people there. I was moving around too, so if I got to hear your music, I caught 2 songs from at least each artist. I tried to be that consistent, but being the host, I gotta move around.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to the DJ. Like, can we give
Yeah,
our props
DJ
to
Bree.
the DJ? Because, like, she was a female DJ, and I just think that's so dope. Like, because
Very dope.
I had some experience behind, on
Nah,
the,
this is about
on the DJ table. So I thought that was pretty dope. So shout out to the DJ. She did an awesome job.
yeah. So, like, I can't wait till y'all see the content from the concert. But that beside, you got anything else you want to add?
I'm young, but I'm reckless. When he's like tall. No. Sorry, I had to hit my little drill song. But no, that's all. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Shante.120. Subscribe to my YouTube.
It should be somewhere around here. I don't know where.
Yeah, somewhere up here. And shout out to my YouTube channel, Shante TV, and also make sure you guys tune into my SoundCloud for more awesome music at Lil Try. So,
all right, so I guess that's how we're gonna wrap up the show. I thank you for being here. If there's if you don't got anything else to say, like, you don't have anything else to say. So, thank you for showing up. Like,
of course.
Taking out your busy schedule, even though I've been bugging you.
Chill. I'm glad we finally got to, like, meet up to and, create this beautiful podcast.
Yeah.
For the awesome viewers. Make sure you guys subscribe to this
channel.
Yeah,
y'all need to subscribe to both the channels. Keep doing your thing and get your people to subscribe.
Word.
Till then, stay different by default. DBD, you know me. We'll catch y'all next time.
Yes.
Oh, y'all definitely gonna see her again soon.
Think so? I will be back here.
And y'all definitely gonna see her again too. So until next time, stay different by default.
Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Whole lot of money in a tuck, tryna double up. I ain't in the lane with nobody, I'm on some other stuff. Black tinted windows, we pull up.